Philosophers have long been fascinated by the concept of intuition. Plato, for example, believed that intuition was a form of direct access to the realm of forms, the eternal and unchanging blueprints for all of reality. Aristotle, on the other hand, saw intuition as a more practical matter, a kind of reasoned judgment that comes from experience and observation. Immanuel Kant, the 18th century German philosopher, argued that intuition was one of the two fundamental ways in which we experience the world, the other being through our senses. For Kant, intuition was not simply a matter of feeling or instinct. It was a faculty of the mind that allowed us to grasp the basic structure of reality, including the concepts of space and time. These are just a few examples of how philosophers have grappled with the concept of intuition. While there is no single agreed-upon definition of intuition, most philosophers agree that it is a real and important aspect of human experience. But why are hunches so powerful? One possibility is that they represent a kind of shortcut in our thinking, a way of bypassing the conscious, rational mind and tapping into the vast storehouse of information that lies below the surface. Our subconscious minds are constantly processing information, making connections, and drawing conclusions, even when we're not aware of it. Hunches may be a way of accessing this vast reservoir of knowledge and insight. Another possibility is that hunches are a form of precognition, a glimpse into the future. While this idea may seem far-fetched, there is some evidence to suggest that it may be true. For example, there have been numerous documented cases of people having dreams or premonitions that later came true. Whatever the explanation, there's no denying that hunches can be a powerful force in our lives. They can lead us to make new discoveries, solve problems in creative ways, and even find our true purpose in life. Consider for a moment the concepts of time and space. We can't see them, touch them, or smell them, and yet we have an intuitive understanding of what they are. We know that time flows from the past to the present to the future, and we know that space extends outward in all directions. But how do we know these things? We've never experienced time or space directly. These fundamental concepts, so crucial to our understanding of the universe, are ultimately rooted in intuition. They are insensible particulars, things we cannot sense directly, but which we intuit as the framework upon which our sensory experiences hang. Some might argue that these intuitions are shaped by our experiences in the world. We see objects move through space and we experience the passage of time. But even our youngest children, with limited experience of the world, seem to grasp these concepts intuitively. They understand that a toy hidden behind their back still exists, occupying space even when it is out of sight. This innate understanding of time and space suggests that these concepts are not simply learned from experience. They are fundamental to the way our minds are structured, hardwired into our very being. And this perhaps is the most powerful testament to the role of intuition in shaping our understanding of the universe.